you have to play in a certain way with them?
Yeah, it's been good. Obviously, 2 close games, so I'm sure we're going to get a few more grey hairs earlier than predicted. But when you're winning games of cricket, you're obviously always very happy with that. So yeah, and from a batting point of view, been feeling all right. As we know in the IPL, you really need to take the power play on, and been given all the freedom from coaching staff, management, captain and stuff like that. So always good with Mitch as well. We're getting along really nicely, and yeah, he takes the game and moves the game forward quite quickly. So it's a nice partnership to be involved in. And as you know, in T20 cricket, if you can get your team off to a good quick start, it goes a long way in terms of setting the game up.
Just a quick follow-up. There are many highlights from this game, but if you have to say pick one game-changing moment, then what would it be?
I haven't even thought back on the game just yet, to be honest. I'll get back to you in 2 minutes.
Hi, is right behind. Shesh from Cricket for here. A couple of questions about the batting performance. Obviously, it would be fair to assume that your batting meetings must have been a little bit about KKR spin bowlers, because Varun and Narayan are considered among the world's best. One came into bowling in the 5th over, the other came in the 7th over, but neither of them were allowed to settle. Both you and Marsh do have at least by numbers some issues against spin, but today it did not seem to be the case at all. Could you tell us a little bit about what that discussion might have been about tackling those 2 people, and considering how well you guys did it today?
Yeah, I mean, whether it be quality spin or quality seam, you as a batter always want to back your strengths. And in T20 cricket, you're looking to take the game on and looking to take whichever bowler it is on, especially if the wicket's pretty good. So you back your strengths. You can't just sit there and knock it around when it's good wickets. So you back your strengths. You take the game on. At times it works out. At times the bowler gets the best of it. But yeah, that's just the game. And that's really all we chat about, is the strength of the batting unit. Each guy's quite different in where they score, and some guys are really good against spin, some guys are really good against sort of the quicker bowlers, and we try to dovetail as a group and get the job done. But yeah, you take the game on in your strengths and see where it can get you.
Also, since you're a former captain of an IPL team yourself, and I would assume sort of part of the leadership group here as well, what was the thought process behind keeping Marsh as the opener for this season and Pooran at 3 instead of, say, someone like Pant at 3? Could you just explain these 2 batting positions from LSG's perspective for this season?
I'll be brutally honest, I'm not too sure. We started out like this, and it's been going all right since then. So yeah, I think it's mostly because myself and Mitch have opened the batting before, and in various formats as well. So it probably just fell on our side in terms of opening, and then quality players in the middle order in Nicky and Rishabh and Davey Miller, and the list goes on as well. So it's nice post power play to have a guy like Nicky Pooran batting. Obviously he really takes down spin, and then it's on Mitch and us to hopefully get us through that power play, and then Nicky can come in and do his thing after that.
This is also from national level. Quick one, I mean, while you have been kind of ticking the boxes in batting, is it a point of concern about making runs when you're defending, whether it's the slight experience in the base attack? Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, look, it's difficult. I don't bowl much, but I have bowled before, and when guys are taking you on like that, it can be really difficult on good wickets, really quick outfields, and some of them really small grounds as well. So it really just tests their skills. If it's landing on the day, then any bowler can be great, but once batters put bowlers under pressure, it's hard to get back into the game. So always lessons learned, I guess. Like you mentioned, not many games in that bowling lineup for us, so each game is a massive opportunity for them to learn and fine-tune plans, and then hopefully when you get to the game next time that you ultimately execute better, because that's where the results are. It's all about execution, and it's for the bowlers, it's tough. It's really small margins.
Last question, please.
I'm Daman from Brisbane. I wanted to know your thoughts on the way Shadi and what makes him different from other leg spinners? Like, why do you think has he been so successful in his first season from a technical point of view? How is it different from, say, a traditional leg spinner?
Yeah, he is different. Obviously, can take the ball both ways with a little bit of mystery about it as well. So that's a big advantage for him. But like I said, now it all comes down to execution, and he's the one that's holding really good lengths for us and enabling us to build a little bit of pressure. So I think that's probably been his biggest strength, is his control. Being able to go both ways is obviously a massive strength, but with the slightly smaller boundaries and the ball travelling, if you're missing length, ultimately you're going to fetch. So that's probably been his biggest weapon so far this IPL. Is he's been really good at holding a good length.
Just following up, have there been any conversations around his celebrations in terms of he's already received like 2 finals now, and he went ahead with the celebration today as well. So if in case he incurs another fine, and he's been one of your best bowlers, so have there been any conversations regarding controlling that now?
I'm not too sure. I'm sure there has been conversations individually with him from the management group and from Rishabh. So I'm not aware of any conversations, but I'm sure he understands where he is at the moment and the value that he brings to this team, and he needs to be on the park for us.
Thank you.
Thank you.